What would you like to drink?
Shopku vodki pozaliusta.
Shushtigudnia. We're bilingual. Hey everybody, welcome to episode 7. Lucky number 7 for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and this is our vlog about it. Somebody's been playing Arkham Origins.
Definitely.
Because watching this, there are so many... Either they've definitely been influenced or straight up ripping off Arkham Origins. Agent Simmons is actually in the hub. She uses this thing to like scan her hand, but she does it like a spray, so it just reminded me of the explosive gel. This like screen thing that Fitz put on the wall. That was like the detective mode, the detective vision. Then you've got the weapon at the end where Fitz is using it to disable people's weapons.
Essentially the long-range disruptor.
Even before all that, the lights just go out, like when Fitz and Ward are tied up, and we're just like, Batman?
You're in the wrong series!
When that scene happened, the lights went out, and so did our light. Our light, when we were watching it, it just all went dark in the room. We're just like, damn it, Fitz! In this episode, the team of agents is taken to the hub, and that's like one of the central bases for S.H.I.E.L.D., and they go there to get told of this mission.
A reference to the Ultimate Universe.
You actually get a reference to the Triskelion that's mainly used in the Ultimate Universe. We get to see Victoria Hand, and she basically needs a two-man team. They send in Ward, which is, you know, obviously that's really clear, and they send in Fitz.
Which is absolutely hilarious. They're at the hub, and Fitz is trying to get like this equipment through the glass door. The glass door just shuts. As he just like kicks it out, the glass door goes, "Oh, you've got to be!" It was just so well timed.
Ward and Fitz go and see one of Ward's correspondents in Mother Russia. While they're talking at the bar, they get taken by the back, and then you just see them. They're there with their hands tied behind their backs, like. Why haven't they killed us? I mean, I'm glad they haven't killed us, but...
Ward's like going, "Are you very attached to your pinky?" Yes, I am!
He's going through all these different scenarios.
Look, I do not like any one of these plans. This Russian woman just comes in.
Big Mama. Russian version.
Essentially what happens is they're watching a game in the bar, and she's going, "I am missing game because of this. You have given me no reason to trust you."
In Soviet Russia, game misses you.
All the lights go out again. This one, our lights went out as well. And they get Fitz to repair it. Fitz reveals to Ward that it was part of his plan to get them out of there and get them past the border, which I think is fantastic.
Really good on Fitz's part.
Well, it shows that Fitz he's willing to take initiative. He can like think on his feet, and because whenever you like bring a character like Fitz into the field, it's like, oh, he's in the field. It's like Chuck, great humor. Him and Ward are hiding in the sewer, and he just like pulls out this sandwich. This, I've got to admit, it sounds quite delicious.
I wanted one. I want Simmons to go and make me one.
I'm a very picky eater. Like Jake knows.
When we go down to a restaurant, I have to go up to the bar and say, "Can I have 2 cheese and bacon burgers, but 1 without cheese and bacon?"
Essentially, what happens is like Fitz is pulling out the sandwiches, like going, "Here, I'll even show you off." Like being very generous, and we'll just go.
We were not happy. It was like, dude, that's good food. That leads to some really, really good character development between Ward and Fitz. It seems like Fitz is carrying some resentment because of Ward jumping out the plane in the last episode to save Simmons, and Ward saying, "I know that you would have dived after Simmons, and so does she." You find out that Coulson actually said to Ward before they leave, "Take care of Fitz." But then Fitz is saying, "I don't have anything to prove, and Coulson told me to take care of you as well, and that's exactly what I'm doing on this mission." And you've seen them really bicker before, because it's kind of like, it reminds me of Q and James Bond in Skyfall, where James Bond is kind of like, "I'm the one out in the field, you know, I don't need hyper-tech, I'll just use what I've got."
And Q's just going, I can do more damage on my laptop in my pyjamas before my first cup of Earl Grey than you can do an entire year in the field.
Do you know I did that the other day, and that's actually really true? I actually shut down McDonald's from my bedroom.
You bastard. Another thing about this episode, Skye and Simmons, who grow suspicious about the op, decide they want to know what's happening and where their boys are. So Skye sends Simmons in because Simmons has clearance to essentially get the file. However, Simmons, bless her, She's not the world's greatest spy. Jake.
If I ever meet the actress who plays Simmons, I will hug her for 5 minutes straight. You're more adorable than a Care Bear mixed
Jake,
with
we're
a
violating the restraining order!
I don't want to leave you! This line that just makes you melt inside is just going like, I'm not going along with your bad girl antics. I like following the rules. It makes me feel nice. Agent Sitwell from Thor, and who's also in the Avengers, is in this, which was pretty cool. He gets shot by
with the
Simmons.
nightlight gun.
Yeah, we finally get to see the night gun. We said it had such build up, and it's like, this better pay off, and Simmons is like, motherfucker!
Sky, bless her, as she hacks the system, she finds again another
she sees
black ink file about her parents.
Yeah, but the thing is like we all through the episode, she wants to get in on the server, because we think just to find out about what happened to her parents. Yeah. And then eventually she's got to make a choice whether she's got to find out about that or she's got to find out about her team. And then she obviously makes the right choice and finds out about the team, which is good. The really big, impactful thing of this episode was the fact that Coulson wasn't telling the team about this mission because it's like, oh, it's classified, it's level 8, I'm level 8, you're not. And then I was saying at the beginning of the episode to you once, I was saying Coulson seems really detached in this episode.
Like very distant from his team.
Yeah. He walks away and Sky's saying, oh, he's being really robotic. And again, it just continues with the foreshadowing that something's fucking wrong. Sky finds out that there is no extraction for Ward and Fitz. Coulson is just completely saying, oh, it's classified, I can't tell you this stuff. Seems like Coulson's done this with the knowledge, but then he goes and confronts Victoria Hand. I should have been told, this is my team, you can't send my team in there.
As soon as Sky goes, what the hell are you doing, like sending Ward and Fitz in there without an extraction? And Coulson just, like, it's just a...
But it was so subtle that I didn't even see it.
Coulson's eyes widen and his head just leaned back just a little bit as like to take it in.
Yeah.
And I just thought that was fantastic.
But again, it was so subtle. Again, I was impressed that you actually noticed it, because I watched it and I was like, he hasn't really, and I had to watch it again. It's like, he moves a little, but it's so subtle that you wouldn't be able to tell. So that was very clever. And then he confronts Victoria Hand about it. She's saying, you've organised operations like this before. And he's saying, yes, but my team always had an extraction. And then she's like, well, Barton and Romanoff didn't. Avengers name dropping.
Coulson essentially just goes, they always knew that when they were going in.
Yeah.
That's why they always
really
volunteered.
Need one. I can't take all this mystery. Coulson finally tells Sky she was dropped off at an orphanage by someone who was a SHIELD agent. It turns out that SHIELD agent might have been her mother. Or it might have been someone associated with her mother. Whoever that SHIELD agent was, she died. But then he goes and tells Melinda May that SHIELD agent dropped her off. And Melinda May is like, but you didn't tell her why. So Coulson knows
he definitely
why the SHIELD agent put Sky there. Put her there. I'm going home. I don't think he knows why the SHIELD agent was killed. And he asked Melinda May for her help to find that out. Foreshadowing with Coulson and whatever's wrong with him.
Alright, Coulson like rings up SHIELD HQ and he requests the file of himself of a death recovery. Essentially, I'm sorry, that file is only accessible by Nick Fury himself. But I'm level 8, surely I should have access. He goes, no one has access. He knows
he has access to that, and they're still just like...
But what the hell is happening? Like, what's happened to Coulson? Where's it gonna go? And I know we keep like going on about this every episode, and like, we're hoping the payoff be massive, but it's essentially like dangling that little thing in front of us and like coming follow Coulson down the rabbit hole.
This episode overall, the feels are still there, probably at a lesser point than last week, but I think to get the same feels of last week, I think everybody would have to be running around with no head.
I can't find one character that is my least favourite. I think this is the show where I love each character. Each one of them's got their own personality, their own traits that just makes them just so likable.
No, and every time you think, okay, maybe I'll choose this person to be my least favourite character, they come out with something and they do something to reinvest you in that person.
Like, again,
I like you, you're cool.
Stay tuned with us next week, guys, because in the next episode of AOS Vlogs, we're going to be covering the episode that ties in with the newly released Thor Dark World, and we are really hyped for it.
Oh, I can't wait. It's gonna be some Asgardian magic up in here.
From Jake Allsop and me, Tom Brothers, I say Auf Wiedersehen.
By the power of Miam Miam!
I don't think that's the right line.